right, well, we're gonna go do an actual beach day today. We've been to the beach, but we haven't done like an actual beach day where like the day is centered around just going and hanging out at the beach. We've mostly just stopped at the beach for sunsets. Today's the day. We're gonna do it. Laura's itching for some time in the sun, and I think it's probably overdue at this point.
The other day, I finally achieved my life goal of swimming with sea turtles. That was something that I have wanted to do forever. And Alex's family, his aunt and uncle, and 2 cousins are here staying over in Lahaina for Christmas and New Year's. So we went over and have been hanging out with them. And we haven't been filming while we hang out with them. So they love to snorkel, and since we haven't really snorkeled ever before, we decided to do it with them. They know all the spots. And so we went over on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, got our snorkel stuff, and they took us to this place called Turtle Bay, right below Napili Beach. There's this little area where everyone jumps in together. John made a promise. He said he would pay us $100 if we didn't see a sea turtle. So either way, I was stoked. I was either getting $100 or achieving my life goal of swimming with a sea turtle. So we hopped in. I was having a little bit of trouble with my mask. I was like perched on these rocks in the water, trying to keep my balance while the waves are kind of like rolling me around with one hand on a rock and then the other hand trying to tighten my mask. And Wyatt's like, you shouldn't put your hand on rocks. And I'm like, why? Why? I'm trying to hold myself up. And he's like, well, there's a lot of sea urchins, so you really shouldn't touch anything unless you've looked at it first. So thankfully, I didn't put my hand on a sea urchin, and we went in. I kind of have trouble breathing while we're snorkeling. Like, the minute I put my head under the water, my heart starts beating like really fast, and I have to like force myself to be like, it's gonna be okay. But I pushed through it because I really wanted to see a turtle. And after a little bit, we saw a sea turtle. And then we saw another sea turtle. And then we saw another sea turtle. And pretty much everywhere that we looked in the water, there were sea turtles. And they were in like every little nook and cranny of this bay. It's like you would be looking at one 10 feet away and someone would be like, hey, there's one underneath you, and you'd have to like swim away from it because you're not supposed to touch them.
It's awesome.
It was crazy. It was amazing, and I'm really glad that we did it. But we didn't film it because we've just been enjoying spending time with family and haven't been filming while we're with them. We also don't have a waterproof case for the GoPro, so it's on the list. We're gonna get one hopefully and try to film it again. We still have our snorkel stuff. We haven't decided if we're going to buy it or just return it after a week of renting, but I think we should buy it because that was amazing and I want to do it again. So, life goal achieved. I'm so happy to be on Maui and swimming with turtles. That's it. So we just got to the beach. This is the most magical sand that I've ever felt underneath my feet before. The water's warm. Beach day, woo!
Yeah. started off gray, but it's starting to open up a little bit. It's pretty blue out there. You can see she's getting her tan on. Been reading a little bit, playing with my phone, taking some videos. It's hard to hate on this. It's pretty nice. Can't believe it's taken us this long to actually come and hang out at the beach. Hopefully I'm not getting sunburnt. I'm trying to stay hydrated. Laura wants me to tell you guys that she was trying to go pee out in the water, and then a big ass wave came and knocked her over, and now she's super wet, which you would think is the purpose of the beach, but she wasn't trying to get wet. She was just trying to pee. She still didn't pee. She just fell in and then got freaked out and came back up, and her swimsuit came off. I don't know why I'm translating all this. She's saying it all right next to me, but you probably can't hear her. So yeah, she went out to pee. She got knocked over by a wave. Her swimsuit came off. She got covered in sand, and she didn't pee. That's the story of the beach. Not as cool as the movie The Beach with Leonardo DiCaprio, but it's still cool. Beach day complete.
It was a success. I still haven't peed, and I have sand literally everywhere.
Alright, we're gonna go eat or do something fun, and most definitely take her to a baño. Peace out. So we woke up kind of sort of early so that we can go to snorkel down in Wailea area somewhere, Turtle Town I think is what it's called, and we're packing up our very little belongings since we're not going to bring much since we're snorkeling and we don't want it to get stolen. But I found this really dope idea on the internet that you put all of your stuff, not all of your stuff, you put your wallet, your phone, and your keys into a bag. And then when you go to the beach and you're wondering, how do I go swimming with my wallet, my phone, and my keys? No, you don't swim with the Ziploc bag. You dig a little hole when nobody's looking, and then you bury your shit in the hole, cover it back up, and put your flip-flops over it. Then you know where it is. Then you can just wander around and you don't have to worry about like someone stealing your shit. So it's very crucial, obviously, that no one sees you do that, or then they're going to dig up your shit and steal it. But going to Turtle Town, act like a turtle and bury your eggs. You know what I'm saying? We're going to buy a underwater housing for the GoPro because it didn't come with one. I don't know why. They used to come with them. Anyways, we found one. I'm gonna go buy it right now.
What's up?
Yes. Sweet.
All right. Well, you have fun with that.
Sweet. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too. All right. We got it. Yeah.
To your lies for much too long, but it's alright. Every night you're out of sight. Well, think about life, and I said, well, I'm telling you, baby, don't do me wrong. You've been running out on me for much too long. Alright, every night you're out of sight. Yeah, think about life. And I said, oh, oh, oh. sight. Yeah, think about life. And I said,
Alright, well, we went snorkeling. We saw turtles. We saw fish.
I had a mild panic attack. Very mild.
It was a little more than mild.
It wasn't a full-blown panic attack. It was mild. It was mild.
Explain what happened.
Well, I'm scared of the ocean and I'm scared of waves. And so the minute I go into the ocean, I have trouble breathing, and then I put on a snorkel thing, and then my heart starts beating really fast, and then I think I'm gonna die. And then Alex is like, come on, just get in. And I'm like, 1 minute, let me just having a panic attack. And then I got over it because I really wanted to see the turtle.
So then we actually started snorkeling, and she had a really good time. And we got some footage with some turtles and some fish, and we went all up in the reef thing, and then we laid out under the clouds for an hour until we got too cold, and now we're gonna leave because fuck that. We're gonna go get some food now. That's how we end every video, I feel like.